Hello, my name is James Kinlock and this is Star Lounge. Thank you very much for tuning in. Now today you may see I'm in my spaceship that currently I've landed in N1 in Angel Islington, and I actually took it upon myself to invite 3 bands onto my spaceship. These are hot bands. In fact, I go so far as to say they are as hot as a solar flare. They come into my studios and we asked them a few questions, see what they thought about themselves, and also making a wish on the mirror ball. Hello, and here with me is Ben from the Bad Robots. Thanks for coming in today, Ben. Very much appreciated. My first question is one I'm sure that a lot of your fans would like to know, is why indeed you are called Bad Robots. Evidence shows that from in history, other robots, such as Robocop, were good robots with good intentions. However, one more in line with you guys, bad robots like the Terminator, designed for good intentions, but then turned into something quite nasty and mutilated many people. So my question to you really is, why indeed you were and are bad robots?
Well, James, first might I say that it's very nice to meet a very well-researched interviewer. You certainly know your robots. I guess we very heavily relate more to the badder spectrum of robots in the world, and much less so to the R2-D2s.
No, with that justification, I don't blame you for calling them bad robots. Very good, Ben, very good. And now we come down to the fun part, Ben. If you could place your hands very delicately on an ultra-sensitive, delicate mirror ball and make yourself just one wish.
I wish that you and I could spend more time alone together.
You read my mind, you read my mind. Thank you very much for your time today, Ben. Hello, and here with me today is Aileen EP from the band Blacker. Now, thanks for coming in today to my spaceship, very much appreciated, and I hope you like my spaceship, and I'd just like to ask you a few questions. Now, my first question, basically, is how has your artistic background affected the way you guys work as musicians?
Thanks for having me. Well, I think we're a very visual band, and we like to give people more to work on than just the music itself. We like to create visions for people and give them something to look at as well as listen to, I think, there.
Thank you very much for that superb answer. Now, we have a magic mirror ball, and this can make all of your deepest desires come true. Now, if you could make one wish, what would it be? So gently place your hands on an antique mirror ball and make that wish.
Some huge success for Placker. Introduction of the Routemaster buses, but with Placker's sounds being piped through 24 hours a day, constantly, really, and then we'll get our message across.
I wouldn't agree any. You know, the 38, for example, was the main one for me. That was an absolute, that was diabolical when that was taken out of fashion. Used to go up Graham Road just past my old place, well, where my old spaceship used to land, I should say. Well, thank you very much for your time today. Superb. Hello, and today I'm with the Mouthpiece. Thank you very much for coming in today. Very much appreciated. Now, it's well known that you believe that the message is more important than the person or image. Now, my question to you is, what is the most important message that you'd like to send to your fans through your music?
Thank you, James. I mean, the main message I like to send across to people who listen to my tracks is just to make sure they're not afraid to be themselves, because sometimes you feel a certain way, sometimes you feel the opposite. And that's what I express through my songs, and some of them contradict each other, but that's just what we human beings are. And it's just not to be afraid to be a contradiction.
It's a very much a nice different take on the genre. Nice to hear. Okay, now you may have seen in front of you my glorious spaceship that's landed here today in Islington. In front of you is our antique mirror ball. Now, it can do many, many things for many different people. One thing it does particularly well is grant you wishes. So, if you could place your hand on there, make one wish and let us know what it would be.
My wish is to stay the same no matter what. No matter what the outcome of the future is of my music, and just like I said, keep the message the same and true to what it is. Thank you.
I'd like to say thank you very much to the Mouthpiece. Excellent having you in. Cheers. Well, unfortunately, my ion drive is running out of fuel, so I have to get going. If you want to know anything more about these bands, which I'm sure you do because they were great fun, you click on the links just below, and you can know anything you liked about them and also hear some of their music. But thank you very much. I have to go now because although I am in a spaceship, I am parked on WO lines, so I've got to get going. Bye-bye.